And hello, this is Fate of the State. It is 9/18/2019. I was going to tell another parable. One of my, reasons for pursuing to start this YouTube channel and Facebook watch stuff that I've never done before, so I'm learning as I go. As I said earlier, the first one was I got to learn the legal system for multiple fraud cases and stolen merchandise, and got to do it by paying a lawyer because I was a victim of all these damn crimes down here in the ghetto. And the second motive, or second derogative I have, purpose to do this, is a parable that I promised. Everything I say is third person on this story. And no matter what I say, go back to what I just said is third person. And we'll start from that point. So just remember third person. I got a friend that I told that I would tell his story. We'll call this young guy, Sam. He's a real good guy. Well, Sam, he inherited $100,000 and he had bought some property, and Sam was kind of a loner character. And Sam found out that he had a couple relatives he didn't know about. That they found out he inherited that type of paper money, and these two young women, his relatives, were screwing the police. And the police decided they were going to put a tracker on his vehicle and drive around and follow him and steal money from him and earn cons. And that they did for quite a few years. And Sam could never do nothing with these four people. So Sam lost a considerable amount of paper liquid cash because we'll call him Roger Gregg is the main culprit. We'll leave it at that. We'll call the other one Pulaski. And this is all third person fictitious. But Sam decided he was going to talk to an old crony that he knew that he was the head of the police for the eastern half of the state. And so when Sam went and talked to him, he said he had a large issue with this guy about these illegal tracking and money getting stolen, property getting destroyed. We'll call him. We'll call the guy on the eastern half of the police. We'll just call him, for the hell of it, this is fictitious, but we'll call him Hal. Hal told Sam he never returned none of his own fucking men in for nothing. And then a month later, Hal had Sam's car wrecked so bad it couldn't be saved. It was a $10,000 car, and Hal said, "Fuck you, he'll never turn his own men in for nothing." And that's how it stands. But that's the fate of the state with the police. And I'm just telling Sam's parable. Inherited that kind of money, getting robbed by police's relatives that he didn't know that he inherited that too. But I hate to see that kind of stuff happen to Sam. He was a good young man. But that's the inner corruption in the police. There's no doubt in my mind that after Sam's story, some of these damn cops could rape 10 women, and there'd be 1,000 excuses for each woman that got raped because they're going to cover it up. Just like here in St. Louis, less than a year ago, a 25-year-old rookie cop, female, off duty, was over two cops' houses that were on duty, and she got murdered by one of them. And the other cop that was in there with them wouldn't give up no idea what happened to this 25-year-old woman that got murdered. That's the fate of the state police department. And this is why that I decided it's time for me to tell stories like this. But Sam took a hell of a hit because of Hal and little Roger Gregg, we'll call him. But I don't like my videos no longer 5 minutes, but we're getting close to that. But I'm going to reorganize my an independent Facebook page and Twitter also, so I'm not cluttering all my personal shit up. But those are my two main drivers. a bunch of fraud, and pardon me personally having to pay for the accident Blackman on the famous notorious street in America called King's Highway, and Hal and Little Roger Gregg, the gold digger that stole a bunch of Sam's money. Sam was a nice young man, hardworking and honest, a welder, but that's as far as that story goes. But I'm gonna have to, like I said, I tell true stories. Everything you heard is third party, and that's all I have for today. And stay cool out there, Todd here in St. Louis. Dankeschön.